Welcome back to this channel. We started this topic factorization method under quadratic equation in our previous video, and in our previous video we solved some questions to explain this particular method. However, the questions we solved in our previous video were questions in which the coefficient of x squared is 1. This particular question is a little bit different because the coefficient of x squared in this question is not 1, rather the coefficient of x squared is 3, and that kind of changes the step a little bit, just one step. So if you have a situation whereby the coefficient of x squared is not 1, all you have to do is to multiply the coefficient of x squared with a constant. Alright, so if we do that, 3 times 5 would give us 15. So we are looking at 15, and we are also looking at minus 8, which is the coefficient of x, minus 8. So now we are looking for two factors that we will sum up, we would add to give us minus 8, and we would multiply to give us 15. Alright, note, remember, if the coefficient of x squared is not 1, you have to multiply the coefficient of x squared, which in this question is 3, with a constant, which is 5, to get this 15. Alright, okay, so that being said, now we are looking for two factors that we would sum up to give us minus 8 and would multiply to give us positive 15. Okay, what are these two factors? These two factors are minus 3 and minus 5. Alright, if we add minus 3 and minus 5, we will get minus 8. And if we multiply minus 3 and minus 5, we would get plus 15, and that gives us this. Alright, so we've gotten our two factors. Alright, and that's pretty much simple now. So we go back to the question, we write 3x squared, and then we write this in the factor form. Alright, minus 8x minus 3x, which is this, minus 5x, which is this, gives us minus 8x. Alright, so we write the constant, which is 5. Alright, because once you get to this point, believe you me, you are very safe. Once you get it correctly to this point, you are very safe, because the remaining steps are pretty much straightforward. Alright, so we look at these two terms. What are common between these two terms is 3x, so we factor out 3x. Alright, so if we factor out 3x, what's left here will be x, and what's left here will be minus 1. Alright, so we look at these two terms as well. We look at the common factor between these two terms, and that's minus 5. If we factor out minus 5, we are left with x, and here we are left with minus 1, not plus 1, because minus 5 times minus 1 will give us plus 5. Alright, and like we discussed in the previous video, we said that whatever you have here must be same as what you have here. Otherwise, you must have made mistakes somewhere, and you should go back to correct that mistake. Alright, so let's continue. You pick this and you pick this, you put them in a bracket. You have 3x minus 5 in a bracket. Alright, then you pick any of these. You have x minus 1 equals 0. Alright, so you get to this point. This multiplying these gives you 0. What that means is that either this is 0 or this is 0, or both of them are 0, because you have to multiply something with 0 for you to get 0 as the answer. So these two are multiplying themselves. It means that one or both of them is equal to 0. So now let's write that out mathematically. We have 3x minus 5 equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0. Alright, so solving this, we have 3x equals 5, or x equals 1. Alright, so that means x equals 5 over 3, or 1, and that is the answer to this question. You can as well express 5 over 3 in mixed fraction form. That will be 1 whole number 2 over 3, but this is the correct answer. Alright, thank you. Please do well to subscribe, like, and comment. See you on our next video.